So we basically have three main types of traders. We have the scalpers, the day traders, and the swing traders. You could add the intraday traders or the position traders if you want, but mainly it's divided into three: the scalpers, the day traders, and the swing traders. Now, coming into trading, it's kind of like hard to figure out which one you want to be. Do you want to be a scalper? Do you want to be a day trader? Or do you want to be a swing trader? The straightforward answer is there is no straightforward answer to, okay, this is what you have to do, this is what you have to become. The main thing is figuring out the kind of person you are. Are you this kind of person that doesn't want to stay long in a trade? You need to be in and out, or you are this kind of person that wants to stay long. It all depends. All right. So that is what will determine which kind of trader you will choose to be over time. However, that decision can't be made in your early days by yourself. You need to learn that for yourself. So that's why trading is really a nice something, in the sense that it's an art of self-discovery. You keep discovering yourself. If you want to know yourself better, just start trading. Are you a fearful person? Are you a greedy person? Are you someone who is impatient? Are you someone who, you know, you just can't have confidence in yourself? Like, trading will expose all of that. So without me diverting into something else, scalping, day trading, swing trading, which one should you do? In my own opinion, I just believe that you should be in the middle, which is day trading. Start off as a day trader, then you can understand yourself and then choose, either you go lower for scalping or you go higher for swing trading. And why is that? Now, you might come online on YouTube and some influencers or some YouTubers will tell you, start swing trading. The lower time frame is noise. If you trade the higher time frame, it gives you more clarity. All those things are true. Believe me, they are. But now, let's say you are a swing trader. You have no knowledge about trading and you are starting your journey off with swing trading. You are trading maybe the 4 hours time frame, for example, or the daily time frame. Let's just use the 4 hours time frame. It takes 4 hours for one candlestick to form. 4 good hours. And now, in trading, excuse me, you get to understand that your edge or your strategy has to like mature. If what I'm saying makes sense, if you understand what I'm saying. I mean, those that have started trading will understand. So it's like a baby. In order for you to have an edge, in order for you to get what you're looking for, I mean, when you newly come to trading, you're just gambling, you're in and out. But over time, you get to understand that, okay, you need to wait for your setup to form. So your setup is like a baby. We have the conception period. From the conception period till the baby grows in the womb, until it is time for the baby to come out. All right, those stages of maturation, the same thing. You plant something, we have the seedling first, then it comes out, it starts to get stronger, until it matures as a real plant. It's the same thing in trading. So when you're on the higher time frame, it takes a longer time for your edge to play out, or for your edge to mature and form. And you really don't want to be wasting a long amount of time waiting without actually executing. I mean, learning comes from execution. That's it. You can read books, psychology of trading, you can read whatever, trading in the zone, you can read this. You can watch 1,000 YouTube videos on various strategies. At the end of the day, those are knowledges. But if you don't put them into practice, you would never be able to truly find yourself. So, if you come into trading and you're wasting so much time, as a swing trader, probably you take a maximum of 4 trades in a month at max. 4 trades in a month, and that's if you're even trading multiple pairs. So if you're trading one pair, you might be taking 2 trades in a month. You're not really learning anything. You're not really learning anything. So now your 2 trades were losses and you took 2 trades for the month. And then in a year, you took like 24 trades. What is that? 24 trades is not really enough data for you to start to understand things about the markets, So it's a best thing for you to start off with 15 minutes time frame, 30 minutes time frame, in my own opinion. You start with the 15, you start with the 30 minutes time frame, and that way you are able to see setups more often. Of course, you won't, every day is not a trading day, you won't be able to trade every single day, but once in 3 days, once in 2 days, at least something matures for you to take. Oh, you took this trade, it hit your stop loss. All right, why did this trade hit my stop loss? I waited for one day before this trade showed up, and then I executed it, and then it hit my stop loss. All right, there's something I need to learn from this. You learn from that, you journal that, you make sure you don't repeat that same mistake. And in the process of continuous execution of trades, you are getting better, you are getting better, you are getting better. You don't really want to spend 1 month taking 2 trades to learn from just 2 trades. Now let's look at it this way. Two people want to learn how to drive a car, all right? Because I like to relate my stuff with things that people can actually understand. So two people want to drive a car. The first person is driving this car once in every 2 days, because I don't want to say you will see setups every day, but let's say once in 2 days or once in 3 days, you are bound to see your setup as a day trader. So once in 2 days, this person is driving car. Now, mind you, both of them have never driven any car before in their life. They are just learning. So this person drives car once in 3 days, and then we have the other person who is driving the car once or twice, let me say twice in a month. In the space of 1 year, who do you think is going to have more experience, or who is going to become a better driver? Let's assume that both of them have the same IQ, both of them have the same learning pace. Definitely the one who is putting in more reps, the one who is putting in more practice, driving once every 2 days, will start getting familiar with the road, start getting familiar with the steering, start getting familiar with the car. Why you who is straight driving once in or twice in a month, you're actually learning too, but at a much more slower pace. So in your early days, you need as much reps as possible. That is why I totally do not agree with the fact that you start off your trading career swing trading. You can pivot to swing trading probably after 2 years or 3 years of trading. Then you can go to the higher time frame, because now you have much more data about your strategy, you have more clarity, and then you can take that same edge and just apply it on the higher time frame, because now you have enough data. So not to make this video really long, it's just my personal opinion. You might have whatever you want to say, you might have your own opinion, but the truth is you need as much screen time and experience as possible if at all you are going to understand this financial market, and you do not get enough screen time and experience from swing trading. At the same time, it's also advisable to avoid scalping in your early days. So best time frame I recommend is the 15 minutes and the 30 minutes time frame. In either of the two, those are very, very good spots for a beginner. It's not too fast, it's not too slow. So it's just in between. Now, scalping on the other hand, going into the lower time frame can be very, very, very what's the word? There's a lot of adrenaline rush and anxiety in the lower time frame, because candlesticks are printing really, really fast. So it requires you to think fast, it requires you for you to execute fast, think fast, act fast, make decision fast, and then you lose fast, you win fast. So it's a fast-paced game. A beginner might not really be able to cope with such kind of mechanism. But the day trading, which is the 15 minutes, the 30 minutes time frame, is the sweet spot. Stay there for as long as possible and understand your edge, master your strategy, master your psychology, master yourself, and then evolve over time. You can then transition to swing trading, or you can then transition to scalping, or a mixture of both. You might use the higher time frame, you have your bias on the higher time frame, and then you're now good at using the lower time frame to find that very good entry to ride the trend. It's all about experience. You get to learn that over time. It's not something you get to know or understand in your beginning days. But your beginning days, just keep your execution time frame at the 15 minutes or the 30 minutes, and you'll be good to go. So if you gained anything from this video, this was something that you were able to resonate with, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, drop your opinions in the comment section. I'll be checking the comment section to just let me know what you think. Do you agree with this? Is this something that you agree with, or probably you don't? And let me know why, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.